Good morning, and welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. In today's video, we are getting derailed once again by Tracie's super fun, amazing designs. So I was sitting here with zero focus petting the cat, and I saw an email pop up that there's a new kit. So of course I had to go see what it was. And it was fantastic timing because I have no focus. I was like playing with the botanical stuff and I was like, I just don't feel this right now. So I didn't do anything. And then I opened the email and I was like, oh yeah. So here it is. This is called Junkie Dolls, I think is what it's called. I kept the label somewhere and then I think I may have inadvertently thrown it away. But I'd kept it on purpose to tell you what the kit is. Yes. Oh, Jumbly dolls, not Junkie Dolls. Jumbly dolls. Anyway, love them. Super quirky. Very artistic. I love these. Very patchwork. Very grungy. Very fun. And so I'm sitting here playing with this, and I happen to have this little washer laying on my table. I don't know where I got it. It fits perfectly for her eye. So I'm going to add that to her eye. And I was looking for a little scrap of fabric, hoping I had something in here that would work to stitch on her dress as just a little bit of scrap. So you can see where I'm going with this. Actually, this works great. Can I get that apart? I can get that apart. So I'm thinking that probably some of this is not going to be done on screen because I don't slow stitch on screen, or not really. And you guys might be like, what are you doing? If I tried to. So I'm just thinking I want to pick a few bits of scraps here, add them to her dress, and even if I'm covering up some of Tracie's designs, the moral of the story is we're adding some interest to the dress. And then I was also thinking, I don't know how I'm going to bind this, but we'll get there. We'll figure that out. And so I'm thinking I'm going to go dig in Mark's bins, and we're going to make some little, like, creepy little mechanical dolls. And we're going to do some stitching. Like, her hair is super variegated. So I'm going to look in my, I know I have some variegated threads in my embroidery stuff. So I'm going to look in that. Oh, there's a piece of blue. But I think I'm going to do like a little bit of this. Like, this is from Hortensia. You guys know how long ago that was, right? I think I'm going to look in my threads, see what I have, see what might work, and go from there. Like, I can add a little piece of this on here. I just want a couple of pieces just to add some tactile interest to her dress and a little bit of almost like a raggedy feel. You know what I mean? So I have no idea where I'm going with this, but I've been sitting here like fussy cutting it and looking at it, and again made some notes. I told you guys when I'm fussy cutting I make notes, so we're just gonna have a little bit of fun. And is this completely off track? Yes, but it's something fun. I want to do it. Her little hand, we're gonna pretend like that's a little pocket maybe. I do have a plan for May for a project. So in between, you know, the ABC challenge, the full deck challenge, and my plan for May, that should keep me pretty busy. Oh yes, I'm going to put that down like she's got her little hand in her pocket there. Add that one for a little bit of interest. I think I might add some glaze to a couple of patches just to add some interest there. And go from there. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, you're going to be like, oh, here she goes again. Susie's out to play, which, yay. Hi, Susie. And yeah, we're going to see what we can do with this. Okay. Oh, that's a cute piece with the little, yes, spools of ribbon. Can you guys see that? Okay. So I don't know how long this video will be. This is Tuesday at late afternoon. It's really late for me to even try to be filming, but I'm just sitting here looking at this and thinking, what a fun little project. It will allow for some sewing and stitching and Oh my gosh, those little birds are crazy. Anyway, so stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna do and work on in between other things. I'm not gonna make this like my whole soul focus. Boy, say that 3 times real fast. Oh, that is fantastic. Okay, and go from there. So I'll figure out what I'm going to do and what I'm going to stitch on this, and then I will come back and we'll see what else we can do. So yeah. So I have 3 elements on her, and I think I want to leave her alone. I keep thinking, I want to do more. I want to do more. The only more that I might add is something on her waistband. But we have her pocket, the washer, and a button for her eye. So I don't want to do too much on her. I love her. I do kind of wish I'd stamped a small image on her little dress. And I'm wondering if I have something small enough I could do that. But it's stitched down now, so I might mess it up. And then on the flowers, you guys knew I was gonna like glaze something, right? So on the clip, I used scorched timber, and then on the flowers, I just used lost shadow, just to add some interest and bring those to life. Now, right now I'm not folding these, but what I was thinking I might do is fold these in half, stitch around them, but add something in here maybe as a binding, or maybe I'll stitch around these and do them like a tab binding. I'm not sure. I printed on 32-pound paper, and I'm in love. I mean, these designs are so much fun. So do go over to Tracie's Etsy and check out this kit. It is adorable. Like, seriously, so much fun. I just love it. And it's really funny because I keep seeing these little scrappy dolls on like Facebook ads for a sewing group. And I was thinking about trying to make one for my granddaughter, the youngest granddaughter. And because she's still little, she might like a little fabric dolly. But then I'm like, oh my gosh. So when I saw this kit, it's like, oh, squirrel. Susie came out to play. So, okay, just a short video today because I'm completely derailed. I don't have a plan. I did cut some bits out here, and I have some notes on some pieces. I need to figure out what I want to do. I think my main goal to start with is going to be like embellishing these main pages, because if I do fold them in half, I will need to make sure that anything like the stitching, like these 2 bits here, I did put some tape to reinforce them, but that way I can do that before I fold them, and I'm trying not to wrinkle them too much by messing with them, but so much fun. So this one, I think I have a plan. I want to cut some, maybe book page or a music page or some sort of something, but these have splatters and fun on it, so I think that's my next bit. So we will make this page the next video. And I need to find, like, I know I have some rings like this somewhere. That is twine. I will probably glaze this again in a little bit of scorched timber. I will probably on purpose not do such a good job for covering it so that I have that depth of color, or I could add vintage photo with this, or what is this? Even the antique linen, and mix those on there. That would be really pretty. And then I have to figure out what I'm going to do with her. She's so cute. I feel like she's sitting on a swing though. She needs like, you know, string or a swing for a swing set or something, maybe. I'm not sure yet, but that's where my brain's going right now, which is really interesting because I've had 0 inspiration all day until I saw this kit. So thank you to Tracie for the inspiration and the super cute kit. Okay, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.